Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night. What? It's time to paint. We're doing Sunny Coast. Oh, yeah. Nice little simple beach scene for you all. So say hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me, let me know if anyone's painting with you with me. Let's see, what else do I usually say? All my replays are available, are going to be available on YouTube, so let me share that link with you. It is the same name, Eve's Creations Paint Party on YouTube. Head on over there, hit the subscribe button. You'll get notified when videos are uploaded. It's only going to be available on Facebook for 30 days, and then you have to head on over to YouTube. I'm trying to find the YouTube. All my videos are free to watch. Support is appreciated. I have Venmo, which is that one, and I have PayPal, which is this one. So you can head on over there, send support out. Anybody who sends support of $5 or more gets free brushes and a thank you note from me. So you would just direct message me through Facebook your address. Don't post it anywhere. Direct message it to me, okay? So let's see. I am still looking for YouTube. There it is. I found it. There's YouTube. If you'd like to own an Eve's Artistry original painting, you want to head on over to Etsy. It's Eve's Creations Art on Etsy. Okay, so make sure you head over there. Check out my artwork, like the shop. There's something for everybody, I guarantee it. And you can have your own Eve's Artistry original. Alrighty, okay, so what are we doing tonight? We're doing Sunny Coast. What brushes do you need? Same brushes every single time we paint. So if you're interested in a brush set, again, direct message me. We have Big Boy in the house. All right, he is a 1-inch flat. I have a large fluffy with lots of spikies going on. Okay, and large, medium, small, whatever fluffy that you're comfortable with will be fine during this painting. We have Mini Me. He is a small shader, and of course, Mr. Nifty is in the house. There he is. So these are the brushes you get for free, and they come in very, very, very handy. All right, guys, so remember that. Same colors every single time we paint. White, yellow, red, and blue. There's no black because there's no black. My brush sets are awesome. Just don't let your kids use them. Thanks, April. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Hello, April. How are you doing tonight, sweetheart? April's in the house, and she's on time. Hi, Marcia. How are you, sweetie? What's going on, darling? Gotta get roll call. Roll call in the house. Let's see. I saw Joan's little frog. Where are you? There's Joan. Hi, Joan. How are you, sweetheart? Joan's in the house. Joan's working on a castle painting, doing very well on it. I might add, we got Tina B. My OG Tina B is in the house. 6,000%. Let's see. We've got Elizabeth is here. You got called out. That's right. Elizabeth is here. How are you doing, sweetheart? You're doing great, Marcia. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. 6,000%. Alright, so I am working on a 16 by 20 canvas. It is 16 this way, 20 straight across. If you're working on something a different size, as long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I am in, you will be fine. You're doing good, Elizabeth. Excellent. Alrighty, guys. I can't show you both at once what we're working on and where we're going, so if you need to, take a screenshot. Get your screenshots in. Just, hello, Kimberly. Just swipe the comments off and you can get your screenshot so you can have a picture of what we're working on. Hello, Kimberly. How are you doing, sweetheart? Alright, you guys all set? You're all set? Alright, it is the almighty blank canvas But we are going to hit the almighty brushes, and that's my Bill Alexander impersonation. And we're going to make, is it hard to paint knowing that the image is mirrored? No. You're doing great. Awesome, Kimberly. Glad to hear it. No, no, no. It's not hard. Okay, so just makes everybody think that I'm left-handed, which I'm not, but everybody thinks that. But that's okay. I'm so used to having the image mirrored, I can't even do it the other way. If I try to switch it the other way, that's what messes me up, because then I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Then I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Alright, we got the almighty blank canvas. What are we going to do first? We're going to swirl, tap, dab, big boy is what we're going to do. Yes, we are. And we're going to grab a little bit of white. And we're going to grab yellow. Right? Whole bunch of yellow. Always make your yellow area bigger than what you actually want it to be, because it gets swallowed up very quickly. And we're going to move very fast, because blendy, blendy. We're going to be blendy, blendy-ing, so we have to make sure we move quickly while our paints are still wet. Okay, nice thin coat, no poopy gobbies, but you want to move quickly, and we are going to pretty much fill the whole center section. Hello, 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 Dawn. We are going to fill the whole center section of this painting with the yellow, because like I said, it gets swallowed up very, very, very quickly, depending on the colors you're putting around it. And I am going to work very fast, because I need to make sure that this blends, so I have to make sure it stays wet. Now, next thing I'm going to do, hello, 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 Kimberly. How are you, sweetheart? 2 Kimberlys in the house. That's what I'm talking about. 2 Kimberlys are here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a microscopic amount of red. Okay, and we're going to grab that white, and we're going to grab that yellow. Okay, and we're going to put that around our sunny areas here. And we're just going to keep swiping back and forth to get that all to blend in together. Alright, so microscopic amount of red, yellow, and white. Alright, and you just go into the color you already have, out of the color, into the color, out of the color. And you will get your blending. And you can make this as dark or as light as you want it to be. Fill these in. Okay, and I'm going to just swipe back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If it's not blending the way you want it to, just do a little drip drip of your paint in the water. Okay, do that little horizontal drip that we do. Make your brush a little bit more wet, and it'll blend easier. And if you notice, I am just going back and forth, blendy, blendy. I'm dipping my brush every once in a while, putting some extra water on it because things are dry. Everybody's got those air conditioners pumping. Things are dry. Alright, so just add a little more water to your brush and you'll be able to blend what you need to blend. 6,000%. Your favorite color? Yellow. Yellow's your favorite color. Alright, so a lot of yellow, a lot of white, small amount of red. And just like that, I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. I'm going to horizontal drip. And I am just going to go over with a damp brush to smooth this all together. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's up, Becky? How are you, darling? Becky's in the house. Okay. So, on the bottom here is going to be our little piece of beach. Beach is peach. So, red, white, yellow. Right? Doesn't have to be straight. And just fill in a peachy area right at the bottom here. Right at the bottom. How's everybody's Friday night going? It's Friday. You guys lasted the week. Oh yeah, 6,000%. 6,000%. You did it. Yep. If anybody wants a brush set from me, all you got to do is direct message me. I have a few left. When it's time for me to reorder stock, the prices are going to go up. Just to let you know. So, hi Carolyn. How are you, sweetheart? So, just to give you that heads up. So, right now, I have just a couple, 4, maybe 5 that are still in stock. And then, once I have to order more, I'm going to have to raise the price. Because that's the world we live in right now. Oh, on that note, all of my videos are kid-friendly. I'm going to try to watch this thing. If you guys could watch the comments, that would be awesome. Those of you following them on Make 'em Ups. Golden Sunset. Ah, good, Carolyn. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice, April. All right. So, now we're going to turn around. I'll swirl tap dab my fluffy brush. Fluffy in the house. Yeah, don't do that, Tina. It's probably allergies. I know when my allergies are kicking, that happens. I'm going to grab a small amount of white paint. And I'm going to grab some of that dirty color from before. Alright, so it's kind of like a light peach. And we're going to swirly do. So we're going to put a swirly here, and we're going to put a swirly here, and one here, and one there, right? And swirly do. And then sweep across the bottom. Hardly any paint on my brush at all, guys. That's the trick. Hardly any paint at all. You're babysitting the grand dogs. That's awesome. Dogs. Okay, same thing on the other side. Grab a little bit of white paint. Grabbing the little peachy that was on my palette there from doing the sky. I'm going to come over here. We're going to do bump 1, bump 2, 3, 4. There's a little piece over here. And we're going to swirly do. Swirly do, swirly do. And soften the bottom. Back and forth. Just like that. Ah, I see, Tina B. I see. Okay. Fluffy's going to go in the water. We're going to swirl tap dab big boy. And we're going to put our wave colors in. So this water is see-through. It certainly does. This water is see-through, so we're going to do it like we've done our glazing, right? Having extra water in our brush. okay? Because the watercolors are see-through, so the yellows and the peaches are coming through the water, okay? So we're going to do what I have taught you before, and we're going to put our colors on, and we're going to have extra water in our brush, not to the point of it dripping, just to the point where our colors would be see-through. All right, so extra water on the brush. Dip it, tap it, got extra water in it. I'm going to grab a little bit of blue. And you can tell if you got the water because it'll be see-through on your palette. Alright, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of the yellow. Okay, I'm going to wipe off the excess off of my brush. We're going to put our brush straight up to the canvas, holding back here. And we're going to cut this pretty much in half. Whoop. It's like that. Fast you go, straighter it'll be. And then you turn your brush the other way. And you sweep this in. Sunny Coast, Sunny Coast. Grabbing some more paint. There's a string on this canvas. When I opened it, it was in there. So if you're wondering what this weird squiggly thing is right there, there's actually texture. See the texture on the canvas? It was like that when I bought it. Don't know why, but I figured this is an instruction piece. I'm going to be covering it with so much more paint, it's not going to matter. And I am just lightly sweeping across very small amounts of paint. Yellow and blue and watered down. It's an eel in the water. There you go. Yeah, I opened up my pack of canvases, and this one was like the second or third one in. So, but by the time I put everything on top of it, you're not even going to realize it's there. Okay, I'm going to sweep across. Sweep across. Still watered down paint, guys. Still doing the glazing. And I'm going to come to where the beach is, and I'm going to do, shoop, little dippy curvy line. That's technical, guys, a dippy curvy line, okay? So just remember that. Right? And all this should be see-through, so you could still see your yellows through the water. You could still see your peaches through the water. You could still see the weird eel that's hanging out back there. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is we're going to designate where our waves are going to be by putting the shadows in the water. Alright, so I have a set of waves here, and then the big waves coming to the coast. Okay, so we're going to turn around and we're going to mark off where those are going to be by grabbing a little bit more blue with our paint. And we're going to do some squiggles going across, representing those 3 sections. Okay, so we have one back here. Alright. And you're just going to smooth that in to the rest of the colors that you have. Alright, so there's 1. And we have 2. And make sure you're leaving lighter areas. See how that's dark to light? Okay, make sure you're leaving those areas. Don't be filling it in all dark. This is a shadow, not the color of the water. Okay, very small amounts of paint. You can always add more. Always add more. And I'm just grabbing the blue. Still watered down. And then I'm going to sweep across very lightly just to soften that line into the rest of the water. Okay, and then the line for the crashing wave. See how much blue I wound up right there? That's too much. That's too much. So what am I going to do? I'm going to wipe my brush off. Get the extra blue off my brush. I'm going to grab some water. Wipe my brush off again. And pull this out. Okay, so if you happen to put too much, just wipe your brush off. And pull it out. Oh, I have no idea, April. I have no idea. Okay, boom, just like that. Waves in your water. Grab Fluffy again. Swirl tap to have Fluffy. Yeah, see when I wiped my brush off, see how much of the blue paint came out when I grabbed the extra blue paint? So that's okay. If you grab too much, you just wipe it off. Dip your brush a few times, get it to be clean and wet, and then you could drag that excess paint out. Swirl tap to have Fluffy. There you go. I'm grabbing white paint, small amount of white paint. I'm going to come up to the clouds that we did before, and just on the curved parts, I'm going to lightly, how am I going to do it? Lightly sweep in the brighter white moments. Lightly sweep those in. Wipe my brush off. Clean off all the excess paint that's in it. Right? Pretty clean. Come in here and just soften. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Soften, soften, soften. Just like that. Trying something that you'd both enjoy. I understand. Sounds pretty neat. Alright. Gonna grab some more white paint, small amount. Gonna lightly come in here. Put the curves on the top of those pieces. You can always grab more paint, guys. Okay, and they should be fluffy. They're clouds. It's not sharp edges, they're fluffy edges. They're fluffy edges, okay, not sharp edges. Thank you so much for the stars, Dana B. Wipe my brush off. Yep, stars is enabled, guys. So, and stars is enabled on my videos, on my page, and everything else. So, if anything I am showing you is helpful, you can send those stars for support, okay? So I can keep showing you things that are helpful. Alright, now, like I said, you can use large fluffy, medium fluffy, small fluffy. You can use whatever you're comfortable with putting in the waves, because these are going to be smaller, and then it gets bigger the closer you get. Okay, guys? So I'm just going to take my white paint and I'm just going to put it on the one side of my larger brush, and above the line, so I don't lose that shadow, I am going to tap. And then I'm going to go back over it, smushing it. Alright, so it looks like that. And everything is small amounts of paint. Small, small, small amounts of paint. Okay, tap above that line. I have hardly any paint left. He loves to tap and dab. That's awesome. That's awesome. Tapping and dabbing's good. Now I'm going to smush. Now we're smushing. There we go. Row 1 of foam. Check. Row 2. Small amount of paint. Follow my squiggly line above the dark. When I run out of paint on my brush, go back and smush. Thank you, Tina B, for the stars. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you. Okay, run out of paint, smush. Alright, next set. Now, you're going to have a crashy do here. So when you get to the point of that curve that you made, you're going to sweep this way. Right? And then you're going to come over here and you're going to sweep this way. And then these all sweep off of that. Right? Once you have that, you can dab on this part. Right there. And you can dab on the bottom of the sweepies over here. Now we have our waves all mapped out for ourselves. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You guys got this. Want to see the cutest thing ever? I don't know how he's comfortable with his head smashed up like that, but he's out. Alright, so we got April in here, Marsha, Joan, Tina B, Elizabeth, Kimberly, Dawn, Kimberly, Becky, and Carolyn hanging out with us. Yeah, he's a good boy. Now, this is optional. You don't have to. But I like color. So the next thing you want to do is I grabbed just yellow with Mini-Me. And I came in to where the waves are. And I dabbed yellow into here. Here, there, not everywhere. Right, that's one. We got a third Kimberly? Exactly, Tina B. I know, right? Yeah, I know. He's out, he's out. We got 3 Kimberlys in here? Oh, alright. Kimberly cubed. We got 3 Kimberlys in here. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, Sarah? Thanks, Tamara. How are you doing, sweetheart? Alright, yellow in this one. And I'm just dabbing. Not in a line. Tina, not in a line. Hello, Helen. How are you, sweetheart? What's going on, doll? That's right. We got painters, we got watchers, we got creepers that don't say hello. It's all good. Alright, now the big guy. The big guy. Put this in here. Okay, now the yellow for the big guy right here goes in here. In that section. Oh, I understand, Kimberly. I wouldn't want to go in the water either. Right. And I'm going to grab a little bit of white with my yellow. And we're going to make like a little, just flicky doing. We're going to make a little crashing area. Just like that. Thanks, Marsha, for the stars. Thank you, darling. Hey, Katie, how are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, we got the whole shebang in here tonight. How y'all doing, everybody? Okay, and back to just the yellow again. I'm just going to zigzag zoom it in those pieces. All right, so roll call. We have April, Marsha, Joan, Tina B, Elizabeth, Kimberly, Sarah, Helen, Dawn, Kimberly, Becky, Carolyn, Kimberly, Tamara, and Katie hanging out. Hi. How are you? Everybody's hanging out tonight. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I'm going to take Mini-Me, swirl, tap, dab him. I'm going to have extra water in him. I'm going to grab that watercolor that I had before, that blue with that yellow. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put a dark line separating the wave from the water that's on the beach. And I'm zigzag zooming this. Thank you so much, Marsha, for the stars. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Right? Extra water, see-through paint. And I'm just going to separate the water that's in the wave. Thank you, Sarah. The water that's in the wave compared to the water that is on the beach. Now we're going to take Mr. Nifty and do the same thing, right? See-through paint. And I'm going to put a shadow line right underneath the water. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you so much, honey. Whoop! Drop Nifty. Nifty! Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, wow, guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. There we go. That's really cool because I was running out of yellow paint, so. There we go. Alright, once we have that in place, thank you, Tina B. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, 1,500 stars. That's awesome. Thank you. You guys are right. Awesome. My OGs, all my OGs that come and hang out every week. You guys are amazing. If it wasn't for you, this would not be happening anymore. Alright. I'm going to swirl tap dab Mr. Nifty. I'm going to put some extra water on them. I'm going to liquefy some white paint. Stars Party! It said something about activating a Stars Party, but I don't know what that button is. Alright, we're liquefying some white paint. And we're going to put in our water lightning. So you just zigzag zoom, following the curve of your wave. Now remember, that water ends there. Okay? Barely touching the canvas. I have very liquidy white paint. And then we're going to put them in the water that is on the beach. The suds. The suds. We're going to put the suds. You put a starfish on the beach? That's awesome, Dawn. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yes, guys, get creative with this one. You know, going rogue is completely supported here. That's why I just made a simple beach. You guys can add to it what you want. Hey, you can make the beach bigger and put a sandcastle in now that you know how to do one of those. And somebody mentioned dolphins before. You can add some dolphins. Starfish. It's your beach. It's your world. You can add whatever you want to add. You can do that too, Rachel. You can add a surfer. Absolutely, 6,000%. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Mini-Me. I'm going to grab some white paint. And we're going to do dabs all on our water. Up, down, all around. Making higher spots, lower spots. Small amounts of paint. Bigger areas. Oh, okay, Rachel. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Yep. Alright, next one has a splashy do in it, right about here, so I'm going to do some flicks. Okay, I'm just placing my brush and flicking at a curve. We got a splashy do. Splashy do, splashy do. That's awesome. Right? Where my splashy do is. We get very technical here, right? Splashy do, flicky things. I'm just going to dab in some splashy water on the side of that. Now this is water, so you don't have to be too careful. It tumbles, it rolls, it does all sorts of things, okay? So you don't have to be very careful with this. You notice I'm dabbing, I'm smushing, I'm curling stuff. Starting off with a big old glob, right? You can get away with having a glob. And then I'm just putting all this fun stuff in and then letting the paint run out. And dabbing in all of this fun things going on. Alright, this water is going in this direction. So I'm going to put some pieces here, there, not everywhere, going upwards. And then do my dabby dabs on the top. Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun, Rachel. Right? Then we're going to do our piece that's coming into this wave. and dab on the end of that and into this triangle part right there. And then we're going to follow this part out here. Now these are, bye Becky, have a great weekend, sweetheart. Thanks for stopping in. Now these are going down. So I'm going to do flicks downwards. And dab on the bottom. So opposite of that side. Is there anything you guys want to learn for a how-to? Anything you guys want me to show you so I could plan a how-to around it? Let me know. We can definitely plan a how-to around certain things. You guys, so you guys learn what you want to learn. I got one step left, and you guys have a sunny coast. That's how simple this painting is. Not much to it at all. And obviously the more layers you add and the more things you add, the better it's going to be. Dolphins. I'm grabbing yellow paint and I'm filling this in again. Right? So the more you add, the better it's going to look. Joan. Joan wants a volcano so bad. With lava. I'm writing it down, Joan. We're writing it down. We are writing it down. Oh, sorry for your loss, Rachel. You want a volcano? You guys are a piece of work. Every time you say volcano, I saw a painting of mine I did when I was like, I don't know, 10. And it was of a volcano. All right, Rachel, thanks for stopping in, sweetheart. You have a great night, great day tomorrow. And it had fireballs shooting out of it, and it had lava coming down the sides, and it was really cool. You're very right, Joan. I did say that. You're right. You are correct. I did say in the summer, and it is summer. Absolutely. All right, we'll paint a volcano. We will do a volcano. Okay, last step. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab, fluffy. Now, there's a reason why I said I picked a fluffy brush that has all spikes on the end. Okay? Oh, landscapes? You want landscapes? I haven't done a landscape in a while, have I? You guys want to see a landscape? Or are you talking about the stairway? Because Robert really liked the stairway. See? You're talking about the Stairway to Heaven painting. I knew it. I knew it as soon as I came over here. I knew it. I knew it because he was on and he didn't realize it was oil painting. Hang gliding? That's different. Landscapes, Helen? You want landscapes? Okay. Hang gliding? A paragliding? Hang glider? Hang glider. You guys have great imaginations, I'll tell you that much. I'm writing all this stuff down. Okay, the reason we have all the spikies. Okay. Is because you want to put white paint just on the tips of these spikies. Okay, and then you're going to go in and you're going to add dots. So you just press and you get all these really amazing, cool looking, splashy dots. Jet skiing, carnivals, Ferris wheel. Yeah, I did do a Ferris wheel. And you're going to add these areas in to anywhere the water is splashing, so it goes, you can tell it's hitting some air. And I'm just using a brush with a lot of spikes on the end. And I'm just putting the paint into those spikes. See that? So, fluffy for the win today. Fluffy for the win. Right, and then on the curved one, okay, you're going to have them here, and you're going to have them down here, and you're going to have them here. And this one, they're coming down, so they're going to be on this part. Those are awesome ideas, Rachel. Very cool. Got lots of good stuff in there. You'd like to see another street scene similar to the Eiffel Tower one. Oh, okay. All right. Cottage garden, famous landmarks, teddy bears. Nice. Lots of good stuff. Right? Remember, these guys were going up. So, these are going to be on this part. And then you guys can go in and putz and piddle and play wherever you think stuff should go. Add some things here and there. Add some more little splashies with Mini-Me. However you want your sunny coast to be, guys. And it's that simple. You hold on to all those, Rachel. Those are some really good ideas. You're got a plethora of ideas. That's awesome. I can't read them all because you're going to make my head spin. Because I was already putting things together in my head as you guys were saying stuff. So if I read all those, I'm going to explode. But you hold on to them, because when I ask again, you can shoot some of those to me. A dolphin. Yes, Dawn, I got you. You want a dolphin. I did do sea creatures. I don't remember if I had a dolphin or not. I believe it was sea creatures. How to sea creatures. Alright, guys. That is all you need. I hope you have a lot of fun with this one. Share your paintings with me. Okay? I want to see all your amazing work. Joan shares with me all the time. This one isn't that hard to do. You know how to do all this stuff. You know how to swirl fluffy. You know how to do the see-through paint. Get a spiky brush or order fluffies. Order a brush set from me and you can do all the splashy doos and everything else, and you're just gonna you're gonna have a great time. Okay? Alright, I love you all very much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Y'all warm my heart. Thank you so much for the stars, Venmo, PayPal. Support is greatly appreciated. I'm gonna see you in July. Gosh, July already. When did that happen? Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all warm my heart. Have fun and go create. Okay? Bye.